All right, guys and gals, it would appear that we're live. Although it's just me here now, which is always the case when I start off. Why? Because I never announce, you know, I never announce when I'm going live. Got no one watching, no thumbs up. That's okay. If that continues to be the case, I'll shut this down and start another one. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no, we got a couple of thumbs up. So neither one of them are me because I don't know how to thumbs up my own live stream until after it's posted. Shilan, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. Karen Allen. Hello, A-Rod. I see you. Welcome. Southernmost. Good to see you. Hey, Mason. How you doing? Judy, look at you. Good to see you. Hello, Annette. Welcome. Happy Saturday to everyone. I hope everyone's well and safe. All in prepper. Good to see you. Sam, look at you. Boom. Another one of my awesome, beautiful blue wrenches. Thank you ever so much to my moderators. You guys and gals rock. Sheila, I'm feeling well enough this evening to go on and do a live stream. Now, I did do a live stream last night with my brother Metal, who's in Michigan. It was 2.5 hours, so it was a pretty long live stream, and I'm still tired from that, but I'm feeling well enough tonight that I thought, okay, let's go ahead and we'll do a live stream. And Grammy Karen, look at you, welcome. Well, Robert Winslow, good to see you. Chris's Clevercraft, always a pleasure. That I've heard that spoken often. Better to ask forgiveness than permission. Yeah, sometimes depends what you're up to, I guess. From cold Detroit, Kathleen, welcome. Jenny D, I see you there. All right, we'll get into that after. Chris, let me just get through the hellos, and then we'll do the skinny and all that other stuff, right? Boucher Street, good to see you. Jahir McKenzie, welcome. Well, Honey Badger's Homestead, look at you. Welcome. Old Guard, look at you. Good to see you. Deanna Walters is a wonderful Youper. We love our Youpers. And you know what? It's funny. It often gets colder in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan than it does here where I am in Canada. Nana52, I see you there. Good to see you as well. Welcome. Hey, Mary Miles. Hey. Good day indeed. Alger County Accountability News. Welcome. Arkansas Living. Look at you. What we doing? We'll get into that, Ark, but not for a little bit. Let me get through the hellos and the skinny, and we'll get through all that. But it's something I got to ask you guys and gals. Bush Doctor in the house. Wilderness Woman in the house. Stu is in the house. Working Quietly is in the house. I see you there. Welcome. Very good to see you. Marfool's Gold, look at you. Hello indeed. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Don't forget to bust your clocks ahead if all your clocks don't automatically do that on their own. Hey, yo, from the motherland. Disavowed Podcast. Well, welcome. It's good to see you. Welcome. Hello from Canada. Maple syrup and bacon. Blessings to you. South Colorado. Look at you. Hey, sis. I hope you're well. Deb, I see you there. Don't you know? Yes, I do know. Hey, Vester. Got a few inches of snow. We got a few inches of snow last night, too, and, up here in Canada. But it's not going to last long. The daytime high temperatures are supposed to hover around, a few degrees above freezing, a few degrees above, should be around between 35 and 40 for the next week. And slowly going up. So, Brenda, I see you there. Well, Southern Boy Prepper. Guys and gals, check out Southern Boy Prepper. Come on now. If you haven't already, go. He's laying out a new chicken coop right now. Boom. And it looks great. I watched his video earlier on that. Very, very nice. Huge run for them. All right. Chat's getting away on me a little bit. I got to scroll up. I try not to miss anyone in the hellos, but it will happen though. I'm not moving the doomsday clock. Mountaintop Prepper, look at you. Welcome. Temps are low. Heart 76 says temps are low, gas is high in Mississippi. Yeah. The South is getting beat up with a little bit of cold weather. Hopefully it only lasts a day or two for you guys and gals down there suffering through that aren't used to it. Mylinda, I see you there. Welcome. If there's a Sarah in the house and I hadn't said hello yet, hello, Sarah. Good evening and welcome. Flintstone Girl, I see you. All right, I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom. I may miss a few hellos. I'm going to try and stay current. I shortened my, the span between when you can make a post to 20 seconds from 60 seconds. So chat's going a little bit faster than what I'm used to fielding. Ark Wildman Survival. Guys and gals, if any one of my awesome moderators could bust out a link for Ark Wildman Survival, that would be freaking awesome. Holy crap, look at that. Deb's already busting out links. That's great. Yeah. Moderators, please feel free to start dropping the links, your own links if you got a channel. Chris McGrath, I see you there. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you and yours. Smile for Sarah. I don't know the song. Empress Kimberly, I see you there. Denise, welcome. You know what? Nana 52. For me, I've been unwell. So like I've been unwell and in pain for all these cold months. So the cold months are drawing out real long for me. I understand exactly what you're saying. You're joining us on the injured bench. You got a hernia at work. Oh, good Lord, Bush Doctor. I'm feeling not bad. The meds are supposed to be doing their things. They seem to be doing their things, but very, very slowly. I do have some more appointments. They're going to shoot some dye into me on Tuesday and take more pictures of my arteries this time instead of just the veins. So then, my vascular surgeon will have a look at that, and we'll see if if there's any further procedure that needs to take place or whichever. So you were in for 30 plus days, Nana. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, prayers to your continued healing. Goodness gracious. I hope they took care of you and looked after you well. I really do. I really do. So yeah, guys and gals, my moderators here in the chat, bust out your own links, bust out links, to other good folks that you know, and we can get that done while we're doing it. For those of us in here who don't have wrenches, we can go ahead and we can get to the skinny if we want to. Where are you at? What's your price of ground beef? What's your price of fuel? What's your average daytime high temperature? Are you experiencing low temperatures? Do you have political unrest where you are? What is the skinny? This is your opportunity for you to help your neighbors. Your neighbor 2 counties over might not know what's going on in your county. You got a sale on ground beef and they don't, you might be able to help them out, or vice versa. If they got cheaper gas, they might be able to help you out. George Ball, I see you there. I'm not feeling bad this evening. Thank you, George. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so what's a skinny? Here, ground beef has gone up from $5 to $6. Um, fuel has gone down from $7 to about $6.65, somewhere in and around there. I didn't do the calculation. I didn't do the math on it, but gas has come down a little bit. I think people laid off a little bit on the gas pumps when I saw that massive price increase. So I think they laid back on the gas pumps a little bit, and I think the gas companies noticed it, so they dropped their prices. Kind of 50 cents a gallon. To equate it to, for my American brothers and sisters to understand. So that's what's going on here. We're 8 below Celsius. We're 8 below 0 Celsius, which should be, I don't know, I think that's somewhere around 20 for my American brothers and sisters. But it's not supposed to do that. Tonight is the only time it's supposed to do that, and it's supposed to get a little bit warmer and bounce around up and down. Daytime highs a few degrees above freezing, a few degrees below freezing in the evenings. So it's supposed to continue to do that here. The living on top of the big lake here really helps because it helps regulate the temperature a lot. What's going on with the trucker convoy they had a few weeks ago? They kind of came in and squashed it. We're supposed to have the freedom of assembly and the right to protest and stuff like that. But and the truckers, they wanted to have a sit down. They wanted to have a talk with Sparkle Socks. Ramon, I see you there. Welcome. But Sparkle Socks wouldn't come out, wouldn't talk to them, and then boom, because he did nothing, all of a sudden Emergencies Act, and then just throws a bunch of heavy-handed police in there, squashes them, violates a whole bunch of people's rights, shutting people's bank accounts down, all kinds of things. There may be some lawsuits come out of that, but the government just does, it acts. They know what they're, he's a total commie, Mark Fool's Gold. But the government is acting like criminals who know that they may possibly never be caught. You know what I mean? I am you. I see you there. Welcome. So they're just going ahead and doing stuff, violating all kinds of our rights. And they're going to wait for people to take them to court. And the court process is so freaking slow up here. Wesley, I see you there. Welcome. John Poole, there you are. Nana, what are you saying there, Nana? Oh, okay. The Kansas Backwards page was doing well. I got to meet with Senator Cruz. Yeah. Cruz jumped into somebody's truck and took a ride. As far as what I saw. And that's what the politicians up here should have been doing. Instead of cowering in a corner and running and hiding, they should have addressed the concerns of the people. Now we know that they're communists, right? They didn't play a hand, and then bang, just came in and squashed the people. The supposed free people is what they did. Steve M., I see you there. I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much for dropping by to leave a thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. Very, very much appreciated. But, they kind of tipped their hand. They showed that they're not trustworthy. Morning Light, I see you there. Welcome. Good evening to you. A very good evening to you indeed. I do hope you are well. Lovely to see you, sister. But what's going on with the American convoy? I'm not seeing a whole lot in the news about it. There's more in the news about what's going on overseas than what there is what's going on over here. You know, and there's certainly significantly less coverage um, of what's going on as far as the trucker convoy in the States goes compared to what the one in Canada experienced. Um, Maybe it's just because who I'm linked up with and you know, the connections that I have related to, like, the channels that I follow that are related to that, and maybe I was just had that more in my eyesight than Sean in Alaska. Boom, brother, drop your link. If you don't, one of my other awesome moderators will do that. If you guys and gals don't know Sean in Alaska, he's building his cabin on an off-grid location in Alaska this summer. He's been on that property two winters now in a fifth wheel trailer, and he doesn't want to do another one. Angry Homesteader, look at that. There's another channel we could see a link to. Angry Homesteader, she got a good channel. Even Arkansas Living, he might smell a little bit funny, but he's a great guy with fantastic information, and he's getting his beard game back. It's lovely to see your beard game, Ark. I see it, having your beard game going on. It's great. Ivan and Joe, there you are. Welcome. Ivan, I hope you and Joe are both well this evening. No whining. Stop whining about that. You're not late. You're not late. If I'm on, you're just in time. Right? Cajun, I see it. Or sorry, Canadian. Welcome. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you all here. Okay, so have we all got through the skinny and all that? Are we done with that? With our fuel prices and our locations and temperatures and price of ground beef and such? Man, things are getting expensive. But Nunzio's Truth Journey. I was an hour freaking late for that. I didn't know he was going on an hour early. I was over hanging out at Mad Shad's, throwing axes at world leaders, which they should have done to them. But yeah, maybe we can see a link for Mad Shad too. He's probably still live streaming his trial by axe. I appreciate that, Nana52. Thank you ever so much. It's good to see you as well. You missed pinball? Well, you can watch a replay tomorrow. It'll be a good replay to watch, you know, over your morning coffee. Wilderness Woman. I'm correct about more coverage for the Canadian one. Yeah. Oh, good, Ivan and Joe. That's great to hear. Metal for breakfast. That's cool. There's my wonderful brother in there, who I love dearly, who helped me actually with the title of this live stream tonight. Thank you ever so much, brother. It's always a pleasure to see you. Evan Stadler, good to see you as well. And thank you for your help. With that, that's a great segue into the topic, okay? Guys and gals, should we do this? Should we do this? Should we not do it? And I do want your opinion. The reason I'm asking your opinion is because this is not the me show. This is the you guys and gals show. It's not about me. It's about my brothers and sisters here in the chat. All you guys and gals. Christopher, I see you there. Welcome. All right. Evan Stadler asks the question. Should we do what? All right. Now, let me tell you about it. I'll tell you about it. And I want your guys and gals' honest opinion. Now, before you go giving your opinion, let me say what I want to say, and then I'll say, what is your opinion, okay? Just so that people don't go jumping the gun before they get the whole idea of everything that's going on, okay? You guys and gals don't mind that? You want to play a little game? Okay. Southern Prepper 3, look at you. Welcome. Okay, so I'm starting to be approached by a number of different companies that obviously want me to help them promote their stuff, right? Uh, there's some medical companies and radio companies and flashlight companies and stuff like that. Uh, so it makes me think a little bit. And they're talking about affiliations and stuff like that. I don't want to do an affiliation. What I'm thinking of is that if a company wants to send me something to field test or to do an honest review on, I would do that. And if they want to have some sort of partnership, the partnership that I have in mind is that, um, like, I'm not interested in taking any money or a cut from it. If somebody ordered something through me from them, I'm not interested in taking any money for that. What would interest me is if those companies that are approaching me could offer a coupon code for people that want to buy it where they could experience savings, and I wouldn't be putting up all kinds of crazy dumb stuff, you know. I'd be uh, I'd be looking at the product. I'd be seeing if it's useful. If I think it's useful to other folks, and I'd probably ask your opinion on it too if I did a review, you know. And uh, to guys and gals who watch this on the replay and aren't catching the live stream, if you could leave comments down below um, regarding this matter, I would like your input because you guys and gals are the channel. You guys and gals are the channel. It's not me. I'm just one guy. How many of any one thing am I going to buy? One, maybe two, because one is, two is one is none. But I care about my viewers. If I see something that seems useful, possibly valuable to have with your preps that might serve you well, maybe it's a product I'd want to feature, and then not gain monetarily from it, but have an opportunity to share savings with you guys and gals. So it'll help the company who wants to obviously promote themselves. But if I can get a discount for my guys and gals, you my brothers and sisters, that's where I'd be more interested. Like, I don't want to grow my channel to a point where I become a freaking commercial. Raymond B, I see you there. Welcome. Oh, Rural Prepper, you're not that late. You're here just in time. Mind your own beeswax. I see you there. Welcome. Okay, so some of you guys and gals are chiming in already. Um, please go ahead and leave what your opinions are regarding the matter in the stream. I don't want to become. I've stopped watching big channels because it's just a freaking commercial. Once you become a commercial and you're using nothing but mushroom clouds and big balls of fire for your thumbnail, out ski. I do watch some big channels from time to time, and they've got great information. They've got similar information as to what even the tinier channels out there are putting out. But they've got more viewers, more muscle behind them, stronger legs, or however you want to say it. They've got the ability to push someone else's company a little bit harder in their sales, right? But I definitely don't want to become a commercial. Brooke, that's very interesting. Thank you for the heads up on that, because that is very interesting. You can read between the lines on that. I'm not going to go ahead and spill any beans or anything, but thank you, and it's good to see you here. because I do not want to become a commercial, but I am interested if my guys and gals, my brothers and sisters, do see something that they think that they can use in their preps and they can experience some savings from it, I'd be happy to do that through my channel. Oh, the topic was, should we do this? What do you guys and gals think? Mind your own beeswax. And the idea is that there are companies that are starting to approach me that want me to promote their products. But I don't want to become a commercial and I don't want to profit from it either. What I want to do, what I'd rather do is extend, in lieu of me profiting, I would rather extend savings to viewers. Do you know what, Karen? Honest reviews are great. They, if it's crap, I'll say it's crap. If something I would say I'd use once in a blue moon, I'd say that. If somebody had a so-called, they had a flashlight they claimed indestructible, I'd back over it with my car in the test reviews or whatever. You know what I mean? Louis, I see you there. Welcome. All right, Sam, hang on a second. Profit and maintain integrity at the same time. Okay. That's a difficult thing to do. You're riding on the fence there. You know what I mean? Or I would be. How do you profit and maintain integrity at the same time? The way I would profit is for folks, my viewers and my subscribers, because it's not my channel, it's your channel. So what? 8,500 people subscribed. Big deal. With 0 people subscribed, I'm not a channel. It's the you guys channel, not the me channel. John Poole, you stay well and safe. All right, but that's my idea. That's what I'm thinking of doing. But I don't want to be a freaking commercial. If you guys get what I mean, I don't want to be a commercial. I don't want to be oh yeah, he's just trying to make money. Because people stop watching commercials. I had a long conversation with Metal about this earlier this evening. So I tried to think of a way. Christopher, yes, exactly. I tried to think of a way to do a good service, how to make a good service out of it, rather than me profiting. Because I already make money from, like, even though it's minuscule. I make minuscule amounts of money from the ads that YouTube runs on my live streams or my videos and stuff like that. But who got Homestead? Maybe we could see a link to that channel. That'd be great. Perspective. You're just in. What was the idea? The idea is that there are companies approaching me wanting me to promote their products. They want to do an affiliation or something like that. And I wanted to run it past you guys and gals. You guys and gals are my membership, my viewership, right? So I value your guys and gals' opinion. Roaming Prepper, look at you. Welcome. So that's the whole idea of it. What do you guys and gals think? A lot of you already chimed in on it. Guys and gals that are watching this after, please leave your comments in the comments section down below the video, and I will be reviewing them, because this is not something I'm going to approach lightly. Even if companies send me stuff and get me to review them. Hey, Mr. Tom, did you just text that to me on a cell phone or a desktop or a laptop? Because that was probably made in China too. So, I get the whole Chinese junk thing, Mr. Tom, but let's face it. I mean, the webcam I'm using is probably made in China. The TV was probably made in China. My phone here, who somebody just texted me on, is made in China, right? No, but I will give honest reviews. And if all they do is send me something, review it, and if I think it's crap, I'll say it's crap. And then obviously I'm not going to promote it. Oh, there's Regan. It's Southern Boy Prepper. Did I mention go subscribe to Southern Boy Prepper if you haven't already? Mr. Tom, have you emailed me yet? I haven't checked my email since this afternoon. Oh, it's from South Korea. Okay, well, but yeah, I get what you're saying, Mr. Tom. There's a whole bunch of Chinese crap out there. There's good Chinese crap and there's crappy Chinese crap. Like what Sean in Alaska just said, actually, to reinforce what he was saying. Yeah. We rely too much on the Chinois. Yeah. Made with globally sourced parts. Do you have to enter into contract with them? Well, who got that? I don't know all the ins and outs of it. It's just, this is an idea that I'm considering, and I have to get into more of the ins and outs of it, find out how it'll work, if they're willing to work on the level that I want to work on, because I don't want any money from them, right? I don't want any money. If they want to send me something to try and review, and then another one to give away to subscribers like, say, Mr. Tom, say, for example, a flashlight company sends me 2 flashlights, one to do an honest review on, and then one to give away. I wonder, Mr. Tom, would you be interested in such a giveaway? Now, guys and gals in the chat, if you don't know Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom, he has a flashlight fetish. I'm telling you. Ting Ting, I see you there. Welcome. I'm doing all right. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. You don't have an objection if they ask you for a product review or appraisal. Why not? You did have someone ask me to limit your opinions. Oh, you turned that down. Okay. All right. Fair play, Roaming. All right. Guys and gals, Roaming, if you've got a channel, please let my moderators know, and they can bust up a link for your channel as well. Wolfang, look at you. How's Mrs. Wolf? How's Merlin? How's the rest of the crew? Flashlights are nice, right, Metal? Like, you can't go wrong with a good flashlight. Now, currently my flashlight is in the bedroom. My opening light is in the bathroom because the light is on the blink, but I do have this that Honey Badger's Homestead sent to me as backup lighting here. I'm doing all right. Wolfang, I hope you and yours are well. Okay, see, Mr. Tom, now that's why I want to be careful about all this. And this is why I ask for your valued opinion. Prepared Highlander, welcome. It's good to see you. They basically wanted to limit what you could discuss in general, including your thoughts on their product. Yeah, that doesn't work. Like I said, I'm just beginning to broach the idea. So I want your guys and gals' valued opinions on this, because obviously, you know, we have other folks in here who have been approached and they didn't like the parameters under which the company wanted to work. Hey, Val, welcome. Happy Saturday. Good to see you. But saw me last night at Rages. No, I did not talk about working from North Bay. I did not talk about working from North Bay. Rural. I talked about working in a hole in the ground that you'll probably never hear of or ever see. Yeah, Ivan and Joe. I'm no salesman. And to be honest with you, in my past, I have been a salesman. And if I don't have faith in the product, I can't sell it. I just can't. I suck at it. Okay, Sean. That's Sean Alaska. Thank you for that input. That's valued input. All right. Who's texting me all this stuff while I'm live streaming here? Somebody got to behave themselves. Not Regan. Are you misbehaving? Regan, Ivan. I'll get to you guys and gals later. Don't know Southern Boy Prepper? Go check him out. Good man. Good man. Wolfang, yeah, I watched that video you did on that solar flashlight. Yeah. Yep. Go after it. Everybody will let you know if you make it weird. Yeah, sure enough, people will stop watching. Arc, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Monty, good to see you. Selling and reviewing are different. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I mean, if I'm offering, say down below in the comments, there's a link to whatever flashlight, XYZ flashlight company, and there's a promotion code that guarantees you whatever percentage off. I don't know how to, I'll let them speak first in the negotiations, because that's what you do in negotiations. You let the other team talk first, and then you respond. It's like, no, you're lowballing me or whatever. But Diane Polk, boom. I feel okay. My legs and feet are starting to hurt a little bit, but not terrible. I can shift around a little bit and kind of mess with that. But aren't they fine people, Mr. Tom? Now, Mr. Tom, you make sure you email me now. But yeah, if I think XYZ flashlight company sucks, I'm not going to sell their flashlight. If I think it's great and I think it's something, you could attach to your keychain to have the best flashlight on your keychain ever or whatever, because it's good to have a flashlight on your keychain. Even one of those little LED ones, you push the button on it and the battery lasts forever. Just so you can see if it's dark out while you're putting the key in the keyhole, right? HT, I see you there. Morning. You think I'm ignoring you? To put your question in bold, Morning Light, and maybe hit at my name. Like if you got a question for me, just highlight it so that I can see it easier. My old eyes don't see as easy as they used to. Have I tried niacin? No, I have not. Mark Fool's Gold. I don't know anything about drugs. I don't even like drugs. I don't like taking drugs. Army surplus store. Well, I had to skip over a town to get to it. It's called. Is it Hobos? I forget what it's called, but it's in Oshawa south of the 401, near Stevenson on Philip Murray. Oh, it's called Heroes. Sometimes it helps with products, as YouTube seems to not shadow ban as much. Oh, is that right? Okay, I didn't know that up north. Well, thank you for that, though. That's interesting. Not even freaking happening, Morning Light. You keep throwing that $2 bill offer at me. Nuh-uh. Because it's not worth $2 for me to get a sunburn on top of my head. You understand what I'm saying, okay? Not going to happen. Not going to float it. Store called Navy. This one's called Heroes. But there are a few different ones, a few Army surplus stores in the Oshawa area that I have not explored yet. I think there's one on Bloor Street called, uh, Bloor Surplus or whatever. Um, I should check out. Anyone in the area can just Google it up, Army Surplus in the Oshawa area, and it'll pop right up. Oh, it's a vitamin that helps with blood circulation. Niacin. All right. Thank you. Need to learn how to make hats and boots. Yeah, you can weave them out of grass, right? Everyone say a nice hello to Diane Polk. Welcome her into the chat. It's lovely to see you. Happy Saturday. Hope you're well. Now, guys and gals, if you ever go to Mad Shad's on a Saturday night and they're playing Trial by Axe, Diane Polk is a sharpshooter over there. You want to try and throw your axes at the bad man with Diane Polk, at your side, because you're gonna mess that guy up. There we go. Look at all the nice hellos for Diane. Deerskin boots. Oh yeah, Daddy. Arc Wildman. Yep. Guys and gals, maybe we can see another link for Arc Wildman. Love what the guy does. Arc Wildman. You know what? To be honest with you, I just got finished not terribly long before pinball stream watching your cooking lunch stream. You're making breakfast burritos. KC Smalls, I see you there. Welcome. Oh, Jackie, all the way from beautiful Whitby, Ontario. Lovely to see you. Done a bunch of work over that way. Yeah, I've worked all over the place in this region. You lost tonight. Diane Polk, if you got even one hit, you won. The whole goal is to mess up the guy, not to try and beat your opponent. Like when me and Metal play, when we play sort of against each other, we're not playing against each other. We're both there to screw that dude up together. You know what I mean? Brought an axe to a machine gun fight. I could bring that one, but I don't have a machine gun. Slow Niacin for many years. Yeti. Okay. Ace Maduro, the axe game at Mad Shad's is they take like a bad world leader, like the Potato or Trudeau or what's his name? They're over in France, and he draws them on a board, and he breaks up the body into different parts, and he takes random numbers, and he allocates a number to each one of those body parts, and each contestant, 2 play at a time. They kind of go head to head, and you choose numbers between 1 and 100. You get to choose 3 numbers per turn, and if each of those numbers that you've chosen, each one of those numbers is an axe you throw at that person. It's called Trial by Axe. So you get to choose your 3 numbers. That's throwing 3 axes. And if you hit him in the head once, that's a kill. You hit him in the neck once, that's a kill. You hit him in the chest twice in the chest is a kill. And then he's got the spicy bicep, he's got the forearm, the hand, and the cod piece. The cod piece. He's got you can axe me anything. But yeah, it's an interesting, fun little game that that Mad Shad came up with, all on his own free volition. Though Charity might have helped him, I'm not sure. You would have to consult with Charity to find that out. But Yeah, go check it out. Maybe we can see a link for Mad Chad. Because he's probably still over there throwing axes. It's 11 o'clock. And he just ate a whole bunch of adult candies through the evening. JJ, look at you. Welcome. I know. I was just playing along. I know it was a joke, Kelly. But yeah, Mad Chad's is a great place to hang out. Arkansas Living is a great place to hang out. Ark Wildman, another great place to look out. Hang out and chill. I like the smaller channels better. Mr. Tom, now you behave yourself. You know I'm not doing that. Menashe, I'm not bad. I'm well enough to sit up and do a live stream here tonight after a very, very long live stream last night, which I'm still tired from. So I think the medications are helping a little bit better, but it's a slow go. There's lots of great places to hang out with fantastic information. You don't need to go to big channels for. Not that I've got anything against the big channels. Don't get me wrong. It's the big channels that start all the small channels, right? So we need to continue to shout them out because they're the pillars of the community, if you will, right? I heard something about that, JJ. Yeah, at the embassy. Something about the U.S. Embassy. Little roaming, you got fat fingers tonight or something? These things happen. Maverick Bus, I see you there. Welcome. But in a nutshell, that's pretty much what I wanted to ask you guys and gals. What did you think about the idea that I threw at you? Do you think that it would make me start to look like one of those bigger channels that just sells stuff? And I don't want to become that guy, right? I want to do it for no profit and just between yourselves and the company can extend you guys and gals a price break. Be charming. I see you there. Welcome. So that's pretty much the entire gist of. I wasn't going to go on tonight because I am a little bit tired, but I did have that kind of gnawing at me after I looked at some emails, and it's like, oh, okay. And it was troubling me, so I called Metal and asked his opinion, and he gave me good insight on it. So I wanted to run it past you guys and gals. Well, Jen Boyles, you sure did. Welcome. How you doing? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. It's been an hour. Well, no, it hasn't been an hour. It's been 45 minutes. Maybe I'll blab on a little bit further for a while. Hey, Carrot Top, look at you. Welcome. If you guys and gals got anything you want to talk about, open Q&A, go ahead. Voodoo Queen, look at you. Welcome. But yeah, go on ahead with your Q&As. Any questions at all, please highlight it up there. Hey, look at Chief. Look at you, Chief. Okay, Chief. Yeah, my heart tells me do not profit from the people. My heart tells me extend a courtesy to the people. I'm more interested in solutions, right? So if I can help people. But Mr. Tom, it's $6, depending on where you go. If you go to the grocery store, it's $6. If you go over to the butcher shop, it's only $5. But roaming, you gotta go. All right, you stay well and safe, okay? It was nice to see you, and thank you for dropping in. Well, Rhonda, welcome. It's good to see you as well. Francine Reader, look at you. Donna, well, I'm glad you caught me as well. It's a pretty good couch, and I won't lie, it's good for napping on. I'll tell you that. Syndicated YouTube channels don't choose who they are. Oh, okay, copy that. Marfill's Gold, thank you. That's good information. Looking, yeah, I agree. God is going to bring us our reward. How have I been? I've been in pain, and it's been a struggle. Dobby, I see you there. Welcome. Be blessed and stay safe. All right, you too, Wolfang, you and Mrs. Wolf, and Merlin and the rest of the crew. Okay, lovely to see you. Stay well and safe, and a happy Saturday and great rest of the weekend to you. Menashe, I do, but I don't think it would necessarily be because we have those facilities that you just mentioned. If that were the case, we would know who or where that targeting might come from. Might come from south of the 49th. Do you know what? Firefly, Lori, Wolfang, who just left the stream here, he's had dog before when he was overseas, over in the Orient. I do know that. I am not married. I'm happily divorced for almost 30 years now, and I do have children. My son will be 31 this year, and my daughter will be 24 this year. Oh, it's almost $4 for the cheap stuff there. Gotcha, Mr. Tom. Hi, Lori. Waves like a madman. Waves like an Egypt. What kind of pain? Well, it's in my legs and my feet, Andrea. In the fall time, I experienced basically a stroke in both my legs. And, so there's some blockages, and I'm on treatment for that. And so it hurts to stand. It hurts to be awake. It hurts to be awake. It hurts to sit down. It hurts to, it hurts more to sit up like this than it does to recline and have my feet up. But it hurts more to stand. It hurts more to walk. So I'm, well, you love God looking? You should love God. God loves you. So, might as well return the favor. Because it'd be kind of silly not to. But we have God in here looking. It's fine for you to come in here and say stuff about that too. But we don't need anyone selling God either. I don't believe in organized religion. Okay. Because God don't need no big fancy $1 million building, or for you to put your money inside of the pass around tray. God doesn't need that. God is everywhere, all the time, and He's free to everyone. So I don't subscribe to that. Now, if you want to gather with like-minded folks, that's a different thing. Go on ahead and do that. If you want to build a church in which to gather and raise money to do that, go on ahead and do it. But God does not need your money or no fancy building. They're looking. I'm hanging in with God's good graces. I'm hanging in. Hey, Scott, how you doing? I heard about that, Scott, but I've been busy moderating and doing stuff. I haven't had a chance to look at any news. Do I believe in the gospel? Well, I believe the gospel was written by man. I also believe man is corrupt. I also believe the Bible has been altered by the church, and the church is corrupt, and you know. So, and there's new books of the Bible being found all the time. In April of 2021, there were new books of the Bible. I think two new books discovered of the Bible in and around the Dead Sea area. So, can I check out your garden? You live in the same urban. Whoa, hang on a second, guys and gals. I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, that was just deleted. Never mind. I'm not even gonna be able to read that. Eagle Scout. I'm not sure why that message was deleted. Eagle Scout, if you could write it again, maybe with less. I don't know. I don't know if there's bad words in there, or like I do get in here and cuss sometimes, so the odd cuss word shouldn't be a bother. But yeah, I'm not buying no holy water for $20 an ounce. It's not happening. We are saved by the faith, not by a book. 100%. 100%. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I disbelieve everything that's in the scriptures. That's not what I'm saying. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying, okay? Um, because I believe much of which that is in the scriptures is true. And true as interpreted by the folks at the time who wrote it, okay? Now, some of those truths may not be the same truths today. There may there may be some evolution in that truth, or whichever. Um, it could be a misinterpretation. Hey, lots of the Bible, because we have the English version or whatever, and it's been translated. It could be mistranslations of misinterpretations. So um, it's not something I believe you can take entirely at face value. I could critique their garden, sure. Yeah, I'm no professional gardener, but I do try and show how to garden in an urban area in small spaces. So I could certainly do that. The Bible has always been messed with. There was retractions. Constantine, Emperor Constantine in 300 AD, had massive retractions made out of the Bible. Why? I don't know. But he was one faith, whether I guess he was praising gods, like Roman gods or whatever, and then he converted to Christianity in and around 300, 304, 300 AD. He converted, and he had a whole bunch of books removed from the Bible. And then again in the mid 1400s, the Catholic Church had a ton of books removed from the Bible. Now, were they removed to protect us from something, or to protect them from us knowing something? These are some of the questions I have. CJ, I see you there. Xanders, I see you there. Welcome. It's good to see you. There are so many versions of the Bible, and you know, it's funny. I watch, probably along with a bunch of y'all. I watch Deep South Homestead. And you guys and gals will know the folks down there, right? Okay. So they're fairly staunchly religious. And I mean, Mr. Danny, he knows the book inside and out. And he's been a preacher in his life, and this and that. Um, and it was interesting. I was watching one of his porch times there last week, and he made a really, really interesting point about specific and particular little excerpts from the Bible, or certain passages or whatever. And you know, he made the point that you could read a certain passage and you may get a certain meaning from it. Then 5 or 10 years later, you can read the same passage and get a completely different meaning out of it, simply because of how ready your mind is to uptake whatever information it is in that particular passage. How ready is your mind to uptake whatever level of information? And a lot of different people can read the same book or the same passage and get completely different meanings out of it. And to me, it stands to reason that how ready is that person's mind or that person's mind? How ready are those people's minds to uptake it, and on what level at what time? You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you don't, you guys and gals don't know Deep South Homestead with Danny and Miss Wanda, you should please go have a look. Maybe we can see a link to that. How about that? Let a little wee channel like mine promote theirs. They got over 100,000 subscribers. Reaper, I see you there. Welcome. Ace, you know what? It's a fantastic game. And I think it was a really a great, very interesting little game he came up with. Because it's a lot of fun to play. I'll tell you what, Ace, you get in there sometime and you play. You participate. It's 2:15 there. Where are you at? Xander's? 2:15. 2:15 p.m. You got to be in Australia. Because, I mean, if you're in Britain, Britain's only 6 hours ahead, so that would give you 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to be in Australia. ADK, man, look at you. Boom. Hey, ADK. Oh, Xander is Adam and Nettie's boy. Okay, all right. Well, I got it pinned right then in Australia. All right. Hey, Xander. Oh, good to know you. I didn't realize you're Adam and Nettie's boy. Welcome. You're very welcome in this channel. I hope you and your folks are well and safe on the farm there. Thank you, Lori, for that information. I haven't been getting around into all the channels I should be these days. The more channels you get to know, eventually there becomes too much to watch, and you just can't. If I watched YouTube channels all day, I couldn't. I still couldn't see all of it. You know what I mean? He's got a fishing channel. All right, maybe we can see a link for Xander's. Hey, Xander, if that's your proper YouTube channel name, or if that's not your proper YouTube channel name, maybe you can put it up there and one of my moderators can grab a link to it and give you a little bit of a shout out here. No, we don't do that at midnight, Mr. Tom. We do that at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. And I think up higher, Arkansas Living said he reads the book and he believes. And that's just fine. That's just fine. Yeah, Lori. Time change tonight, guys and gals. Pick up that couch. Stuart, thanks so much. Honey Badgers, thanks so much. That's great. That's freaking awesome. Maybe we can give a little promotion there at the Young Lads channel. That's great. Two minutes to midnight, huh? I should check that out. You know what? To be honest with you, I've only got one Iron Maiden album in my entire collection of vinyl. Spring ahead. Yep. 80 came in. Spring ahead. Fall back. Homestead us. Boom. Look at you there. Oh, you guys do it in April? Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Now, wait a second. Yeah, I think it's got to be the same here in between Canada and US. We got to share the same daylight savings time. I kind of thought, I heard somebody mention it a day or two ago, and I thought, well, seems a little bit early, but whatever. We got computers and phones, and they'll auto reset. So, I mean, if I sleep an extra like an hour later tomorrow than I normally would, then oops, oh well, that's my body doing my body, right? So it's a nice hello for let's get a nice hello for Homestead Austin here. I haven't seen Homestead Austin around a whole bunch. I noticed you jumped into our live stream last night, the one I was doing with my brother, Metal for Breakfast, Homestead Austin. Now I'm not sure if that's Lynn or Wayne. It's probably Lynn, but nonetheless, it's stupid. Oh, quit squealing about it, Mr. Tom. Go to bed an hour earlier or whatever. Like, just people bellyache about it, and they get all worked up and they're messed up for days over it. Just go to bed an hour earlier. Set your clock. Do the things. Come on, Mr. Tom. It's not that big a pain in my butt. Yeah, it's very, very nice to see Homestead Oz around. And it's funny, I was texting with my brother, Metal for Breakfast, earlier tonight, and he had also mentioned, he was like, dang, I missed Homestead Oz by that much, I think, when we ended the stream. Yeah, both are much loved and very, very welcome here. I hope you're all well and safe down there, and that the current conditions aren't affecting you too badly. Heart attacks go up with time change. Is that right? I know heart attacks go up with the snow. People, old folks like us, we get out there and we start shoveling the snow. Not used to it. Boom, mushroom cloud over the heart, and you get a snow shovel grave. Cha-cha. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Well, Silhouette Park Farm. There's Adam and Nettie right there. Hello. Why don't we extend a nice hello to Silhouette Park Farm, Adam and Nettie there. Lovely, lovely folks. I found them when they were a little teeny tiny channel, and I promoted them up. I don't know where I found them. Maybe it was in Shed Wars or something like that. Through that, not sure, but absolutely wonderful people. Go check them out if you don't know them. Maybe we can see a link. Why? Because we like to promote good channels here. Good channels. And that's what I said to the, some of the people I've been talking to is, about any of these products that they want me to help them promote is I would like to work with a couple of capital good companies to promote their products. Now, they don't have the idea yet that I don't want to charge them any money. Bigfoot and Lake. Well, how you doing? Maybe we can see a link to that as well. Another good channel. Oh, you're playing some gigs, Adam. Good for you. That's great, man. Lovely to see you. I do hope you and the missus and the family are well. It's awesome to see you. Gizza look at that. There's another channel we can see a link to. Boom. Look at all the fantastic and amazing people in here. Goodness gracious, I don't even need to go anywhere to find good channels. All I need to do is open a live stream and boom, they're all here. They're all here. They're all in the house. Lots of great channels in here. And it kind of floors me because, you know, a lot of the channels that are big, I shut it out when they were small. And that's fantastic to watch them grow and stuff like that. That's the whole purpose of me trying to help small channels, because I think they have good information, and you know, the more eyes you can get on that good information, the better it is for more people. And it's just, you know, sharing the love more and more around. You know what I mean? Yeah, spring ahead, fall back. Yep. I totally made Nettie cry with super chats in the rain. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Was one of my favorite room raids I ever did. Was on Silhouette Park Farm. We went, we raided Silhouette Park Farm, and they were doing a live stream at the time, Tiny Channel at the time, and they're outdoors, and it had been drought, and we went in there, and they were having Nettie was having a bad time, having a hard time, and we went in there, we spread the love, we room raided them, we hammered them down with some super chats, and it rained. It started to rain on them. Nettie was crying in the rain. It was freaking awesome. It was freaking awesome, Han Solo. One of my favorite room raids I've ever done. Lori got a flea bag on her head. All right. Oh, it was you who suggested, Lori, for us to raid them. And it's not me raiding them. It's you guys. You know, I'm but one. I'm but one person. You know, we have strength in numbers. Like I said, this is not the me channel. If this was just me and I didn't have all y'all, it's not the me channel. It's the you guys channel. It's the us. It's the we channel. You know. Ugh. Well, the clock's not always at midnight, but it is at 18 seconds to midnight. It's my doomsday clock. Super Chat's got you new water tanks. Bravo. Bravo. No channel without the we. Exactly. Don't ever forget that. Any of you guys and gals out there who have channels, there is no channel. You don't have a channel. People have a channel. And they come to see you to make that channel. Just like Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom's got a nice big following, 15,000 or more people. It's not the Mr. Tom channel. It's the we channel, right? $100 for me to trim the beard. Oh, all right. That's a fair enough opening bid. I'll entertain more. Stuart just works here. The pay is incredible. Yeah. Well, wait till it comes raise time. Stu, you've been good. So, you know, you're going to have a hefty, you're going to have probably like a 30% raise. No, I don't use any beard butter. I just shampoo it. I use I use it kind of like a liquid body wash over my whole body, head, hair, everything, and no conditioner, no nothing like that. It's just I'm old and it grows out white, and boom, there it is. Echo in the forest. I see you there. Boom. All right, Kentucky retracted something. Missed on what that was. $1.99 for the beard. Ivan and Joe, I'm gonna put coffee grounds in your coffee. Oh, you have another channel here? Just Adirondack Life? Okay, all right. You got the link for it there. That's cool. That's a channel of you and Bigfoot? South Colorado, it was the best freaking room rate ever. Nettie was crying. And I was like, this is so freaking awesome. I was almost crying myself. It's like, oh my God, we made the girl cry. But there were tears of joy, you know what I mean? Keep the beard? Okay. Maybe that's going to have to be a Q&A for another live stream. Keep the beard, lose the beard. Keep the beard, lose the beard. You know? I look like a totally different person. Go back and watch some of my early videos. $5 for the hat and the beard. Morning light. Listen, you know what? You're the queen of lowballing. $100.01 for the beard. Goodness gracious, Ace. That's going to be the slowest auction ever. Just trim it. Why? You just comb it. It's fine. It's not bothering me. If it don't bother you, it don't bother me. $10 to see me in a pair of Levi's. $20 for a skinny jeans. $20 for a skinny jeans. Oh man. If I was caught dead in a set of skinny jeans on my channel, I don't think Pinball would ever let me live it down. I get it, Chris. I get it. Skinny jeans even. You're in Yugoslavia. Their coffee has grounds in it. There's such a thing as filters, right? Raise money for a cause and cut the beard. $100 for every inch. See, that's a little bit problematic, Bigfoot and Lake, because beard whiskers aren't straight. They're kind of curly and corkscrewed and stuff like that. So when, you know, your beard whisker may be this long, but when you stretch it out, it's like that long. You know what I mean? So you'd have to have a springy measuring device or something. Skinny jeans make me look fat. Oh, stop looking at me when I wear skinny jeans then. Yeah, I don't want to look like a soy boy. I don't want to, you know what? I could put on some really short skinny jeans that are way too short for me and get some really fancy socks. And then I'd be like, what's his name there? Our terrorist in chief, Trudeau. Maybe it'd be every half inch. Echo in the Forest got a paper clip. No, I could probably use that to pin my beard back. You know, if I ever get another motorcycle again, use that paper clip to pin my beard back so it doesn't fly up in my face. Look like a clothespin in skinny jeans. Well, to be honest with you, Morning Light, you're right. There's not a whole lot to me. Sparkle shocks. Yeah. But that's kind of what I got for you guys and gals tonight. You know, it's fun here, sitting here shooting a breeze, land basting and stuff. But I kind of wanted to throw it at you with, you know, that idea at you. Super curious to hear the community's voice and input on it. Mr. Tom, I'm going to undergarden this year. I'm gonna garden easily this year. I'll show it to you. It's not going to involve a whole lot of work or a whole lot of weeding or anything like that. I don't know what the condition of my healing is going to be come gardening time. So what I got to do is plan to put crops in that don't require a lot of tending. You understand? So I got a plan for that. And I'll be doing videos on that just to, you know, show folks what I'm doing. I'm no expert on the matter because it'll be my first season approaching this. If I don't improve at all, it'll be my first season approaching this in sort of a hobbled way or a disabled way. You have some beads that would look good woven into my beard. Okay. I used to have a couple of beads. I used to have a little chin beard years ago when I played drums on stage. I had this little chin beard, real long chin beard like this, and I'd have a couple of beads in there. Oh, Kelly, yes. Well, thank you ever so much for that donation. Your face, your beard, your choice. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate that. Now, however, if I did have a mind to cut it off, it's not a bad idea to Annie Bor. I see you there. It's not a bad idea to take bids for donations for every half inch or whatever comes off to donate to a charity, right? That's the only way I'd take any money for it. Pumpkins, yeah, there's that. Back to load up the wood stove. Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, Ace. I'm gonna do those potatoes. Jeep. I see you there. What's going on, Justin? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I'll be doing potatoes in large totes again. They're simple to maintain. Not a whole lot of weeding. You can do them just like out on the ground, you know, or out on the patio. It doesn't. You don't have to take up your beds with it, anything like that. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing beans in buckets and containers. Yellow beans, not pole beans. I made the mistake of growing pole beans last year, and I found out I don't really care for pole beans. I like bush beans better. Every gardening year is a learning curve that we should gain knowledge from. You know. Oh, it sure is. Wolfsbane, because I had some in the ground last year, and I was ailing at the time. I harvested my container potatoes first, and that was taxing enough on me. And then I started digging potatoes out of the ground, and that was brutal. With my condition, right? So, but yeah, bush beans, absolutely. I like bush beans better. That's just me. You guys do you. We can share and swap information. You don't like beans at all? That's all right. Don't grow the beans then, Grow Brussels sprouts if you like those, or broccolis, or cabbages, or chard, or kale, or carrots, or whatever it is that you like. I'm not going to waste time in my limited garden space growing any carrots, onions, nothing like that. I will do potatoes in totes, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to be putting them in my beds anymore. I'm going to be concentrating a little bit more on herbs this year. I'm going to add some more herbs into my garden. I do have a couple real nice ones. Why do I like bush beans better? Because the bush beans that I found, they don't have a string on either side. The pole beans I grew last year, they had a big nasty string up both sides. You got to peel that string off of them, off of the bean before you eat it. And it's like a big pain in the butt. We got a bunch of snow yesterday, Lori. The sun came out and made most of it go away, but oh, you grow all that stuff indoors? I don't have the space indoors to do that. I may have enough space where I can set up a tiny little, like I'm talking about 2 feet wide little greenhouse. Ivan and Joe in here in the chat, they're moderators as well. They've got one of those smaller greenhouses inside their place. They've grown most of their lettuce and whatnot all winter. Most of their lettuce, spinach. I think they were doing Swiss chard and under lights, right? American Eagle Scout. Look into companion gardening. Yeah, okay. Carrots amongst your tomatoes. I don't want to do any high impact gardening. I don't want to do a whole lot of weeding. I don't know what my ability is going to be. Right. I do have to. Ian Myers, welcome. Good to see you. I do have to carry my water from inside, like from my kitchen sink, to out in the backyard. And last year when I was doing that, I'd take one jug out And then I'd have to sit down and have a break for 10, 15 minutes, you know? Oh, canned bush beans. You know what? I actually prefer the no-name beans, no-name baked beans. I even prefer my own homemade baked beans better because you can make them how you want them. You can control, how much sugar or maple syrup or molasses or whatever you put in them, how much mustard, how sweet you make them. Personally, I like beans in a tomato sauce myself. They're just that much less sweet. South Colorado, I'm thinking about that. I thought about that last year, and I may go over to the flea market. I see, sometimes they do have hoses for sale, and I might be able to run it through the window beside the air conditioner. The air conditioner hangs out of my kitchen window right over top of my garden. So sprouts and microgreens, yeah, that's a thing too. Um, Even bean sprouts, yeah, bean sprouts indoors, yeah. You grow lake bush beans? Okay. Well, Hickorycroft is in here. Hey, Hickorycroft. Boom, there you are. Homemade everything is always better. Absolutely. Indian pressure cooker. I'm not sure what you're getting at there, William. You're gonna have to ask it and ask a full question. Ask it in a sentence. You're allergic to green beans. Okay. I don't actually prefer green beans. I prefer the yellow ones myself. I prefer a wax bean. Always have my whole life. All right, South Colorado, you stay well and safe, okay? Is bedtime there? Well, it's getting time for me to put my feet up as well. I've been on here land basing for like an hour and a half, so then moderating before that and on and on. So it's time for me to draw this to a close as well. So with that, guys and gals, thanks ever so much for all your input. Um, on should we do this or not? Because it wouldn't just be me doing it. It would be we doing it, right? Um, well, South Colorado, I appreciate you having been here for it. So thank you. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. But thanks so much for all your input. Should we do this? Should we not do it? How it could be done so that I don't look like a freaking commercial, anything like that. So it's very, very much appreciated. I do value your opinion. So, but with that, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and wind this up. Don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister whenever you get the chance. If you're ever presented with an opportunity to help someone, it's exactly that. It's an opportunity, right? So don't pass it up if you get one. And don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to hold them up, okay? With that, guys and gals, this is going to be North, out for now. Have a blessed rest of your weekend, all.